First walkout, I was 16 years old, didn't walk out. First kickboxing fight, dropped the world, Eminem, Lil Wayne. Random, decide I'm gonna beat Rob.
Thank you for Sugar Sean blessing us at this time. The only man to beat Rob twice, 3-weight UFC champion.
I fought him when he tested positive for a performance enhancer. My frustration is, why did it happen every time? At UFC 182 when we fought, everybody talk about the drugs, right? The that he was doing. But also his levels were super low, which are very suspicious. Why? Then when we were supposed to fight at UFC 200, he tests positive, they pull him out of the fight. Why? Then we fight at UFC 214, he tests positive after the fight. Why? That's where my frustration comes. Because you know that I'm gonna work my ass off. If you aren't confident you can work at that level, you seek out help. And this is not just him, but all those guys that do coke and do drugs. If you do drugs that can ultimately hurt your career, you're gonna do things that are going to help your career, meaning steroids. And it's not happening against the other guys. It's happening when we fight every time. And that sucks.
What is the Derek Lewis quote that embarrasses your children the most in school?
I guess, the one about the shorts and all of that one. So that's why I'm not doing it no more. I'm not ever doing that again. I never think about it whenever in the moment, but afterwards I think about it like, damn, I'm sorry.
Are you actually trying to be more mindful of what you say, like with your kids in mind these days?
For sure, they're older now, so I'm trying to be mindful things I do. Because they want me to go to their schools, to school events and stuff like that. And so I really don't think about it until I'm like, man, wait, these parents are around my age. Yeah. And so they know about everything I'm doing and saying. So I'm like, I gotta take a step back.
I mean, he's gotta be number one. If you're honestly looking at it, he's got to be number one. I know he has the asterisks as far as people can say the drugs and stuff like that, and some of these things outside the cage. But I mean, I don't really slight him for that. I know it's how hard it is to compete. I know how hard it is to compete with having life on the outside. Being a distraction, and he never allowed that to become the main thing. He's always went in there focused and was one hell of a competitor. I see John Jones differently, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't see him as it's John Jones. I respect John Jones. I respect, what he's done for the fight game. But, in my mind, he's still a little bro, you know what I'm saying? But I'm happy for him, and I'm happy he did his thing.
Who's his next opponent?
The champ. Pantoja.
Yeah. How's your wrestling and grappling?
Man, I feel very confident in my takedown defense. I feel like this fight, I can make it stay standing fight, you know what I mean? So that's my thing, and then I know for a fact he's gonna try and take me down, so it's just gonna be a battle between strikers and wrestlers.
But how's your jiu-jitsu defense though, in case he does get you down?
You would definitely get submitted if you take me down. I don't really like hugging people, when I fight, so I don't really show out like that. And nobody ever try my jiu-jitsu either, so you know what I mean? It'd be a great time for me to showcase my skill.
I want to fight again, hopefully in October, November. I'm in talks now with the UFC and Dana White, trying to find an opponent that fits, and let's go from there. Really, from that. So
you're just in talks, trying to get someone on. There's no one in particular.
No one yet.
Just going to try and keep busy. Your last fight was March, right?
March, exactly. So I'd like a lot going on, so I'm trying to sort my training camp out and everything else. But like I said, I want to get back in, hopefully October, November.
And it's the BMF title, and I keep hearing people say if he wins, then they take the title away and they retire the title. So I'm like, bro, this ain't happening.
It's your title.
Yeah, this ain't happening yet. So at the end of the day, I'm good friends with Korean Zombie. I retired one legend. You know what I mean?
hopefully we can keep the ball rolling on retirements, and I can get this one.
How many fights you got left, man?
How many fights? I mean, it's up to her. I mean, I would like to fight. I'm like, as long as, to me, my fighting career is gonna go as long as I can still compete with the top echelon. When I get to the point where, that I'm not competing with the top guys, and it kind of just looks like I'm barely hanging in there with guys who's not top and like mid guys, then it's like, bro, you need to go. So it could be from anywhere, as long as I can keep my body healthy. I mean, ideally, maybe if I could tell you right now, I think I'd have like 2 more years, so maybe like four fights. 4 fights, maybe 5 fights, 2-3 more years, but we see what happens. Anything change,
What's up, guys? Have not given you an update in a while. Figured you deserve one. Whenever this is all the way over, I actually just read through my wife's journal because I don't remember anything from May 28th to July 2. No recollection. Zero idea. No idea what happened. We'll kind of go through it all, and I just read through my wife's journal. It's like a movie. It's ridiculous. So I only died 4 times, right? Or the ticker stopped for about 20 seconds. That's not ideal. I don't know if you guys know that. But I got the double lung transplant. I made it out to the other side of it, gaining quite a bit of strength. We're going to use everything again. I was actually on the scale yesterday, 147 pounds. I've been on 47 pounds since 15 years old. So I was like 50 pounds in a 45-day period. So man, that was a battle. Luckily, I don't remember most of it. And the thing that was most impactful to me was all the love I felt from everybody. And it was almost like I got to have my own funeral, right? I still remember 30 years ago when Dave Schultz died, and you listen to all these older people, recollect how much they enjoyed him, how much they loved him. And, obviously he never had to hear that. I'm sure some people told him. But, so man, the outpouring of love from the wrestling community was just amazing. It felt so good. And so, I'm more motivated than ever just to keep give back and do what I can and help out the best I can help out. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. It's been tough, not only on me, but my whole family and my close community. So I appreciate everything. Hope you guys appreciate the update. And like I said, sometime down the road, maybe Amy and I can detail everything a little more.